James, did you realise that Christmas is just around the corner? In fact, it's only weeks away.
It is soon, isn't it? Haven't really got on top of my Christmas shopping. I really need to do that, otherwise my kids are not going to be happy with Santa. Have you done yours?
I've not even thought about it. I mean, I'm not really in the festive spirit yet.
Well, maybe you need a bit of help with that. How about this? That's more like it. Now I feel like I'm ready to get into the Christmas spirit. Well, we've put together a list of Christmas gift ideas for the triathlete in your life.
Or for yourself, I guess. Let's crack on. In theory, you would think it's pretty easy to buy anything for triathletes. You've got 3 sports to cover. We like all things that are shiny and new, and anything that's going to help us race or train faster.
Yeah, sounds simple enough. But most triathletes I know already have pretty much whatever they need, and unless you go in something big that they can't say no to, like new bikes or new wheels or a new wetsuit, it's kind of difficult to buy something within a kind of Christmas gift budget.
Yeah, it can be, but we've put our heads together and we've got a list of suggestions which I reckon you will like. We're going to start off with some swim-related products.
A very useful piece of kit for all those swim sessions when you're getting out, trying to keep warm after the swim session, but not just for swimming. You can also use this and any of your other changing, like at a run session, or maybe for that triathlete in your life who keeps changing in a bit too public places.
I must admit, I find this very useful for post-cross country when I've got muddy clothes and I just need to get changed fairly quickly. Who'd have thought that goggles could be exciting? But I would say, thanks to Magic 5, that they are, because these are custom made to fit your own face. Now, you might be worrying, well, how do I sort of secretly scan my friend's face with my phone when they're not going to notice? Alternatively, you could just give them a gift card, probably the easier option.
That's definitely the easier option. And they actually come in mirrored or clear, and you can actually get packs of 2, which have a mirrored and a clear set. So, gift card, great idea. Perhaps the triathlete in your life has been turning to open water swimming a little bit more than they used to. With the pandemic, indoor pools being a little bit closed more often, and maybe they're trying to keep swimming through the winter. I certainly am not. But if they are, they might, a thermal wetsuit might be pushing it a bit too far, but what you could get them is one of these, a thermal base layer.
Yeah, you've got the options of having one with sleeves or sleeveless, depending on the wetsuit fit and obviously how cold the swim conditions are. And this wonderful gift could give your friend several more weeks of outdoor swimming. Now, I know Mark would much prefer to put these into the run section, but come on, let's be honest, Crocs are far better suited to the pool deck or the open water swim site. They're going to allow your feet to dry naturally, keeping them warm and protected, and you could even splash out and get a fleece-lined pair.
Yeah, Mark's actually talking about putting some carbon fiber plates inside his Crocs, so maybe Christmas next year they'll be on the market. Well, we're going to start the cycling section off with a little bit of a plug of our own kit, which you've seen us wearing in a few of our videos. We think it makes a really good gift for that triathlete in your life, and we kind of like the new colour quite a lot.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of options as well. We've got the shorts, you've got short sleeve jersey, a gilet, or if you want something that's more stocking fillery, you've got the plain arm warmers, which will go with pretty much any kit, and leg warmers too. Do you hate the cold as much as James and I? I mean, personally, it just makes me so miserable. So this kit from VULCAN is a complete game changer. You simply charge up your batteries and you've got warm clothing and a huge selection to wear whatever activity you're doing. Even if you're just watching from the sidelines, you can go for a full-on jacket or gloves, all sorts.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of stuff. We've got these insoles that are heated. You put them inside your cycling shoes. My favourite are the heated gloves. Your little battery plugs in to the arm, and as you can see, the fire is on inside your hands. Brilliant. And if you want to buy someone just the standard Christmas socks, but you like them a bit more than that, you can get them real heated Christmas socks. I mean, can you imagine heated Christmas socks? I've been holding off getting these out for January or February, but I might have to crack them out soon. Not all cycling gifts have to actually enable your triathlete friend to get out and cycle though. You could give them a subscription to GCN Plus where they can watch hours and hours of live cycling. And obviously at this time of year, not so much live cycling happening. There's also hours and hours of cycling documentaries that they can watch.
Yeah, well, it should come with a slight warning though, because if you do give it to them on Christmas Day, you might lose them for the rest of the afternoon as they are scrolling through all of that incredible content. Well, this brand new updated version of the WAHOO Element Bolt is slick and professional looking, and it will deliver pretty much any of the numbers you could ever wish for on your bike computer.
Yeah, we enjoy using ours, and if you're looking for something a bit bigger and brighter for that adventurous triathlete in your life, there's also the Element Roam, which has got a bigger screen with more colours. Following nicely from those bike computers with navigation is a subscription service to go with it, and that's Komoot, a brilliant subscription because it'll help your triathlete friend of yours find his way around his training routes.
Well, yeah, you can quite easily explore new areas, or even the place you might live. You see your friend doing the same route over and over again, and you kind of want them to venture further. Give them this app. They can investigate other people's routes or even devise their own, upload it to a computer, and off they go.
On to our running stuff, and if you have a triathlete in your life who leaves his smelly trainers lying around all the time, maybe you want to get him some of these. They are called boot bananas, and you just slide them in, they're deodorized, absorb moisture, and they'll leave their shoes smelling, ironically, a little less fruity.
I can certainly think of a member of our team who could do with a pair of these. I challenge you to find a triathlete in your life who doesn't love to analyse their performance. We all want to improve, get better, work out what we're doing wrong and how we can change it. And when it comes to running, it's quite hard to know what you're doing, and it's pretty hard to video yourself. And even if you can get that, you can't really tell what's going on. So now we're quite lucky that there's a whole lot of things on the market that can actually give you direct feedback.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of smart devices, and one of them is the Nerve insoles, which we've been using a bit and testing out, and they're pretty cool. So they analyze all kinds of things. You slide them into any pair of running shoes, and they connect to your smartphone, and they can tell you how you're landing, how your foot's striking, how much time you're off the ground, how much time you're on the ground, where you're striking on your foot. A whole bunch of data, really. It's pretty impressive. So if you have a triathlete in your life who's really into analyzing their data, or simply needs to improve their running form, maybe you want to consider a gift like this.
Well, the perfect gift for the slightly lazy triathlete friend, the elastic laces. I mean, let's be honest, there's not many triathletes out there who are lazy, are there? So
no,
actually,
they just want a fast transition.
Exactly. These are perfect for any athlete who wants to improve their transition, and they come in pretty cheap, and you've got all sorts of choices out there on the market of bright colours, fun, funky laces, and I think no triathlete would say no to these if they found them in their stocking.
Perhaps that triathlete in your life has been hankering for some carbon shoes. You know, everyone's running in them these days. We particularly like the On Cloudboom Echo, a new version out by On recently, and I'm sure every triathlete would love to get their hands on a nice pair of carbon shoes.
We've already mentioned heated socks, but we can't exactly do a Christmas list without some actual Christmas socks.
Yeah, and the perfect, I'd say almost essential for a triathlete in your life, stocking stuffer is these Christmas socks from Versus.
Triathletes naturally put their bodies through a lot, and as a result are quite susceptible to picking up illnesses and just generally lacking certain minerals and vitamins. When you've got so much going on, it is quite easy to neglect some of your nutrition.
Well, the triathlete in your life may be gearing up to smash their training from the 1st of January, or maybe they're just trying to recover from a bit too much Christmas festivities. Either way, a good gift might be some kind of nutrient boost, and we like the NUZEST Good Green Vitality. It's a daily boost, going to really help them get through their training and recover from all that hard work. Are you still stuck for ideas? Have the triathletes in your life got all the bases covered that we've already covered? We did warn you triathletes were hard to shop for at the beginning. Well, we have one more idea that might just work, and it's perfect for both the giver and the receiver. How about a donation to the Challenged Athletes Foundation?
The charity was set up in America to help injured servicemen and athletes with impairments get into the sport of triathlon and reach competitions. And maybe like me, you've been inspired from watching the Paralympics and those impressive performances. Well, this is your opportunity to actually help some of those athletes, because an incredible amount of those had actually been helped by the CAF during their career. So a donation will put a smile on many faces.
Well, I hope you've been taking some notes and you've got some inspiration for your gifting ideas for that triathlete in your life. If you have some suggestions of your own that could maybe help someone else who's still looking for an idea for a triathlete in their life, leave it in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to GTN.
Happy Christmas!
Happy Christmas.